What is the deal, YouTube? What's going on? It's your boy Ty here, back with another video. Today we are talking about a holster that I've had for a little while. I wanted to finally give my review on it, but before I get into the video, if you have not already subscribed to the channel, if you like gun content, it excites you, like learning and stuff, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And if you think today's video is anyway somewhat helpful, or if it just sparked a new idea, go ahead and like the video as well. Okay, so we are talking about a Tulster holster, and I have it right here with me. Boom, here it is. This is the Tulster holster, and just a quick little summary real quick. As far as this holster goes here, what I did was I was looking for a new holster for my Sig P365. Here you have it right here. Check out, this is my Sig P365. I still carry this in my rotation. If you haven't checked out the review, go ahead, check the review out for this guy right here. So as I was saying, I was needing a new holster, and I got to looking, and I came across Tulster. And what happened was I checked one out. What I did was I actually reached out to Tulster, and you know, they were kind enough to send me this holster, and there was no exchange for money or anything like that. This is an honest review, and I just want to kind of just share some of my thoughts. So I've actually had this holster for about 4 months and been carrying it, so I want to give a good solid review on it. There's a few things that you want to look for in a holster. With this being an inside the waistband holster, again, like I said, for my Sig P365, I think it was ideal. So let's get into it. With this being an inside the waistband holster, how I'm utilizing this is inside the waistband. I'm using it for my appendix carry. There's many different positions that you can use that you can carry. As far as a holster goes, I choose to rock the appendix carry. This guy is pretty solid though. Bam, right there. So inside the waistband, carry it with my Sig P365. So another thing that you'll probably want to look into as far as like a holster goes is comfortability. I've been rocking this thing for a while, and I will say it's pretty slim, it's pretty sleek, and I think that it is fairly comfortable. Now, I've used a couple before, and honestly, this one is pretty solid. So I think that like anybody looking to get like a small, like concealable, comfortable side, I think this is the one to go with. Depending on what you wear and everything, I think that it won't be that bad. Now let's talk about the retention. So the retention on this thing is pretty solid. As you can see here, it kind of gives you, it goes in just like this here. Boom. The retention actually is not that bad at all. It's not too snug. It's not too tight. You are able to actually adjust it a little bit here. But it's actually pretty, I have it to where it's pretty good and it's pretty fit. And it's not that hard to holster and reholster. So that's really good. So kind of talking about the holster a little bit more itself. This is a Kydex holster. You can get leather, you can get what's another one? You can get different material ones, but I think Kydex is pretty strong, it's pretty durable, and this thing is held up pretty well. The Kydex, it maintains its shape, it holds up, it lasts a while, and I would say that if you're going to look into one, probably look into a Kydex one. Kind of like I mentioned before, as far as like the adjustability goes, depending on how you wear it, how you conceal, I choose appendix. You can kind of maneuver it and move it around your belt as far as like wherever position that you want to rock. I think it fits pretty well as far as like the fit goes. Kind of like I mentioned before, depending on your body style, there's, like I said, there's many different ones. There's some where, for instance, like T-Rex arms, you could have the the sidecar with the mag in there as well. But I didn't want anything like too big and too bulky, so I would just keep that in mind as well, depending on like what you're looking for. But I would say the fit is really good. I could throw some jeans on, shorts on, whatever, and it fits really well. Another thing to think of is safety. So as far as safety goes, you want something that's going to be able to cover the trigger guard pretty well. As you can see here, this covers the trigger guard really well. The trigger is not being exposed, and it really does. It is pretty safe. So you can still get a good grip and a good handle on it when you're drawing. So that's another thing as well. Like I said, this thing is pretty solid. So this thing attaches pretty well to my belt. I don't have a specific EDC belt that I use. I just kind of use a normal belt. You can. For me, it's worked very well. But what I'm going to say is, man, this thing is solid. To wrap it up, really, this thing is, I would say this Tulster holster right here is pretty solid. Like I said, I've used it for about 4 months. It really has served its purpose really well. I think it's crafted really well. Again, I'm not being paid to say this. There were some times where I just obviously I had to get used to it compared to my other one, but I felt like it didn't really stab me, because again, I carry appendix, but it didn't really stab me, too bad. And I felt like, at some times, depending on how much you carry, I just kind of forgot that it was there. So I would say that this is one good to go. I will link this down in the description. If you click on this Amazon link that I'm going to have for you, I will get a small commission. Again, I have no affiliation with Tulster, but I did reach out to them and, wanted to check it out. And so here I'm giving them a review. So shout out to them. Shout out to Tulster for sending me this holster right here. And I think that it's a solid choice depending on what you use. Again, I use it for my P365 here. And, depending on what you use, I think it probably will be a good fit for your weapon of choice. But that's it. That's all I have for you guys. This is the Tulster holster review. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will have another one for you guys. Leave a like down below. Make sure you are subbed up and make sure you have those notification bell on so you can get notified when I post a new video. That's it. That's all I have for you guys. That's your boy Ty. Peace.